से न दुनिया से, घर से न द्वार से, धन से न दुनिया से, घर से न द्वार से, सांसों की डोर बंधी है गुरु तेरे प्यार से। दुनिया छूटे पर ना टूटे, ये ऐसा बंधन है, ये जीवन है। इस जीवन का यही है, यही है, यही है रंग रूप। थोड़े गम हैं, बहुत सी खुशियाँ, यही है, यही है, यही है शाम धूप, ये जीवन है। प्रभृतिभिर्देवैः सदा वन्दिता, सा मां पातु सरस्वती, सरस्वती।
Good morning all. Om Shanti. I hope everybody is bright and early and fresh. Today's subject, self-empowerment, means making a conscious decision to take charge of your destiny. It involves making positive, It involves making positive choices, taking action to advance, and being confident in your own ability to make and execute decisions. Self-empowered people understand their strengths and weaknesses and are motivated to learn and achieve. But sometimes we do need help, and then we go to the experts. Like I'm going to go to expert now to uh, Biru. Biru Bhaiya, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Om Shanti, greetings of peace, Shanti. And it's so nice to see all of you. It would be even nicer to see everyone turn their cameras off, cameras on.
On. Yes,
It's like,
absolutely.
it's like a one-to-one. It would be a nice session. It's
Yeah,
really nice if all of you can turn on your camera and show your beautiful faces. Nice. I can see a lot of you. And I just wanted to say good morning. And it's really, I really liked the way the whole session began with the beautiful music. The first song I did not understand, but I just saw the way you were also tuned in with the song and you were in a different state, a different dimension. And I was like, wow, it's really incredible.
the song was of life.
Live. Wow, nice. But I could just see the way they were all listening
Yeah,
and they had their cameras on. So it was really nice to see how they were sort of really tuned in with the music. And
absolutely.
it's a nice way to start a session, isn't it? Early in the morning.
Yes.
And there are many asleep. This they still haven't woken up, but congratulations to all of you. You got up early in the morning and you're ready and you're present right now to benefit yourself. So well done to all of you. And I just wanted to ask, is that okay if we can keep it interactive? I just wanted to ask, what was the first thing you did when you woke up today?
Thank God that I have
God.
opened my eyes.
Wow. Thank you, Pragna.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Anyone else?
Thank you for another day, Bhagwan.
Ah, really. Imagine God waking you up and hearing this first thing. How would you feel? Like, oh my God, my children, my sweetie pies, you know? Anyone else? How do you wake up? Yes, go on. Sorry.
When I wake up, I first naman the Surya Narayan and then my Ganpati. And I thank,
Wow.
yes. And then I go my shower.
Beautiful. Amazing. Really nice to wake up. Go on, Sarla. Yes, yes, go ahead.
When I wake up, I always see Shiva because I've got Shiva in front of my bed. And I
Nice.
always pray to him. I thank you to
Wow.
have a good night sleep too.
Beautiful.
At the same
Ranju?
time, open your palms and look into it because there are
That's right.
three
That's right. Yeah.
deities, and then touch the Mother Earth.
Touch
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
that's
Mother
what
Earth.
I do. That's what I do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we
Wow.
do.
We
We
are-
all do. I think we all do that.
We all do that, yes. Yeah.
Everyone does that. So it's a team effort. Ranju,
Yes.
miss? Sister Ranju?
I do the same. I do the same, yes.
Wow. You know, I asked this question because the first few minutes, as soon as we wake up, it's the most important time. The first few minutes will dictate the entire day. So the first few minutes, when we really wake up, open our eyes and say thank you to God, the five elements, the world, to live another day, to be in this body, to, open our eyes and see the world. So just that little moment of gratitude brings in so much happiness, especially first thing in the morning. And then you will see how the whole day, I'm sure you had the experience, how the first few minutes with meditation, first few minutes with prayer, first few minutes remembering God, first few minutes in silence with you, just you by yourself with God, sets the whole day. It's like a train on a train track, isn't it? Once a train is on the train track, you just have to move forward, isn't it? You just have to follow the tracks. So it's the foundation for the day. Coming back, I'm sure I don't know if you all remember me from last time. It's a pleasure to be here once again. My name is Biru. And last time we spoke, I think I just finished university. So I'm 23 years old and I've been practicing Raj Yoga meditation since the age of 15. So it's been 8 years now. And I would say it's been an amazing journey. I really loved it. it's really nice because I feel like at a young age, I mean, at the age of 15, I was able to learn the topic of positive thinking, stress-free living, self-empowerment, how to really build a high self-esteem. And I realized it really sort of helped me in my studies, helped me in my relationships with others. And I feel like I'm quite fortunate to grow up because I feel like, especially around that age, the teenage age is where you like, absorb the most like a sponge, whether it's good or bad. So at that time, I was fortunate enough to really absorb a lot of positivity, and I can see how it has really helped with my growth. And now I'm here. So I'm working at a cargo company. So it's a sister company of British Airways. And I'm working as a performance analyst. And I'm quite grateful for the position and the work that I'm in and the family and the friends around me. And going back to today's topic, self-empowerment, how to really empower ourselves. A question I want to ask, is it hard to empower ourselves in a difficult situation?
No.
No? Some say yes, some say no.
What I
Sarla?
believe.
So I can
Depends
see
how you
Yeah,
approach it.
it's difficult. Sometimes it's very difficult.
does get difficult.
Yeah.
And Manor, you were going to say something?
Yes, I think it's how you approach it.
Yeah.
Yes. You
It's
know,
how you
beauty.
approach.
Yeah,
True,
it's
true.
actually the shift in perspective. You see a big wave in the sea, right? A really big wave. And a surfer is one who, those who are standing on the board, right? So surfers are those, they see a really big giant wave and straight away they're like, oh my God, it's my opportunity now, to go surfing. So he runs into the sea with so much happiness and delight. But the same thing, a swimmer sees a big wave and he's like, oh my God, I don't want to go into the sea now because it's high tides. I might end up drowning. You see, the same situation, but two different perspectives. So what I've realized in my life is it's all about the shift in our perspective, the way I see things. And something I realized is one example, a beautiful example, is the weather. We see it rain suddenly. And I've heard people say, oh my God, it has ruined my mood. It has ruined my day. They're going to go out for a walk, but they see this rain and they're like, oh no, I can't go anymore. I can't enjoy myself. But another place, another country where there's farmers, they see rain and straight away they're like,
Happy.
thank you so much. Thank you for the rain. They're so grateful. But why is that? Well, we need rain for the crops, we need rain for, like, there's so much we need rain for. But some are able to appreciate rain, the value of it. Some are not able to appreciate it. So I realize it's like you said, it's all about the perspective. How do I see things from these eyes, the perspective? And I've realized we are stuck between two entities. One is of the past. I'm not able to let go. Maybe I'm able to forgive, but I'm not able to forget. I'm carrying so much burden with me, bags of burden. Can you imagine climbing a big mountain with so much unnecessary weight? What would happen? You will become so drained and tired by the time you even reach halfway, especially if you're climbing something like Mount Everest, the biggest mountains, especially Mount Everest. People die of exhaustion. They're not able to even make it to the top. So in the journey itself, you see bodies falling down. It's a big challenge. So they have to be very wise with what they pack. Only necessities. So we're in the journey of our life. This is a journey, isn't it? And we're taking so many things, so many lessons. We pack so many lessons, but we also pack so many hurt, so many situations that we're not able to let go of. So in that way, we're stuck in the past. The second entity that we are stuck in is the future,
Future.
isn't it? Future. Overthinking, thinking too much. Someone asked a beautiful question a few days ago. I was in Dublin. I went for a business trip, and then I was fortunate enough to attend this sort of spiritual event. And someone asked me a really nice question. Well, you say we shouldn't think too much of the future, think about the future, but what about doing our daily tasks? And I said, well, tomorrow you have to go somewhere. Of course, you have to think about it. You have to prepare. But what you don't want to do is overthink. There's a fine line between thinking the right amount for the future and overthinking. When you're overthinking, you start to build up emotions such as fear, anxiety,
Anxiety.
the fact that you don't know, the uncertainty of what is like in the future, that's like sort of that you don't know is going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen in the future. I mean, we're living in that world right now. Anything can happen any moment. One prime example is the COVID pandemic. Did we
Oh,
expect
yeah.
that? Did we expect that? No, we didn't. But boom, happened all of a sudden. And nature showed us the capability. If we don't look after ourselves, if we don't look after the world, if we don't respect the world, you know, so it's a huge sort of like a sign that we need to, you know, that's the time where we were all staying inside with our family members. And that's the time where a lot of people went through a lot of difficulties because they're stuck with the family members. They're stuck with them. Normally they would have an argument and they're able to go to work and they forget about it. But now, because of COVID, because of the pandemic, they were stuck there. So a lot of depression, anxiety, everything shot like right through the roof. But a lot of people were able to use that as an opportunity to connect with their garden, nature, connect with themselves, resolve issues. So a lot, even nature and situations in the world are teaching us a lot, especially when we were, you know, in the pandemic, when we were all stuck inside. Did you see the nature? They said how like certain parts of the countries, they started to see deers come out, you know, and they started to see the ozone layer because the NASA, they stopped, you know, with the rocket and whatever. So they saw how the ozone layer, the protective layer of the atmosphere of the world started to heal itself. So it's a little sign how much we're doing, what we're doing to the world. But like I said, we're stuck in two entities, past and the future.
Future.
But if we're stuck between the past and the future, what are we missing out on?
The present.
The present.
Present.
Even if you see the word present, it's a gift.
It's a gift.
It's a gift that we're missing out on. If you see the second that just passed away, this minute that just passed by, do you think it can come back again?
No.
No.
As much as you try, you can try to even have the same experience, same situation, but the experience will be different.
It's not the same.
Exactly. So there's one thing that we can't hold back, which is time.
Time.
Time is like a train. If you miss it, you miss it. It will keep going. It's not going to wait. Time won't wait for you. So we have to be on board with every second. Every minute is precious to me. And going back to the topic of forgetting and forgiving and forgetting, someone said it's really easy to forgive. Actually, sometimes it depends on the situation. Really easy to sort of say, I can forgive easily. But how can we really forgive someone that's caused so much hurt?
The knowledge of Brahma Kumari.
Yes, knowledge of Brahma Kumari. And also, I would say, you have to forgive for your own sake.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
For yourself, do it for yourself. Forget about others, but forgive for yourself, because then you'll be able to move on. If you're not able to forgive, it will keep bothering us. And then forget. How can I forget? I can forget by looking at the goodness. I know even in a dirt, you can try and find the pebbles, the diamond, and it's an art to do that. Sorry, I can see a hand up.
Even if you forgive somebody and you try to forget it, but it's still niggling you. After a
Yeah,
certain time, it's still niggling you and thinking, what, I have forgiven her and she's still continuing like this. It's just not right. It's not fair. But we, being very noble and forgivable, we forgive them. But back of our mind, it's still niggling you.
it's still like, it's
Yeah,
like a little mouse, isn't it? It's
that's
still
right.
running around here and there
Yeah.
behind the bed. But I have to make sure, why there's mouses? Sometimes in our rooms or in the house, they see little food and they come running in. You won't believe it.
Yeah.
You clean it out 1 week, you make sure the whole place is tidy and clean, you put a few traps and you make sure there's no mouses or anything. Then you lose your attention. The next week you forget to take a food out or something, you leave something around, then again, boom, the mice are in.
Yeah.
So what if I really want to forget? One thing I need to pay attention to is attention. Attention to our mind. When you remember again, be kind to yourself. Because okay, it does take a bit of time. They say time is a healer. So it will take time, but also be patient with yourself. Don't think, oh my God, why I'm trying to forget, but why am I not able to forget? Don't put pressure on yourself. Okay, say, Biru, okay, fine. You remembered this time, but let me see the goodness. Let me try my best to see the goodness in that
Mm.
person. Okay, fine. This person made a mistake. Even sometimes we're harsh on ourselves, aren't we? Right?
Yes.
You make a mistake and straight you're like, oh my God, how could I do that? Why would I do that? We become harsh on ourselves. We create tension for ourselves. But recently I made a mistake. I don't remember what it was, but I remember my reaction to it. And I told myself, Biru, you know what? It's okay. Fine. Let it go. Don't make the same mistake again. It's okay. Put a full stop. So I saw, like, I remember this. I don't remember the mistake, but I remember the way I responded to myself with so much love. Because even our mind is like an inner child, a little child. Am I able to take care of this inner child, my mind? Am I able to speak to it so nicely? Am I? Can I
Yeah.
look after my child, the inner child, properly from now on?
Yes, you
Because
can.
sometimes,
Yeah.
even when we see others, I like to hear the yeah, nice response.
Yeah.
Even when we see others, you see someone getting angry, you see someone getting upset, but can I see them as a child? A child is someone's getting angry, but why is that person getting angry? Maybe some problems are going on at home. So what does that child need? Some love,
Some love and support.
some support, some peace. That child doesn't know where to give, release the anger. So poor child is coming to you to release the, whatever pain and anger, whatever. Can I see that, shift in perspective? If I see that person that soul as a child,
Child. Yeah.
automatically I'm bringing so much love and empathy. Instead of saying, how could this person speak to me? How dare he speak to me? How could she say that word? Can you see the dialogue changed, right? Instead of saying that, you're like, oh my God, poor child, bichara, poor child. Let me give this person shouting at you, ba 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 ba, but you're just giving that child a love. You're hugging that person. Okay, don't worry, come. So that person's like, oh my God, what happened to this person? I'm shouting at this person so much and he's giving me a hug. Oh, what's wrong with this? So you will see that person will start to change, The only way, one of someone from, this really senior yogi from the Brahma Kumaris, someone asked this person, she's a woman, like she is after the founder, Father Brahma, her name is Dadi Prakashmani. So she led the organization. And she said, someone asked her, what comes first? Is it law or love? What is right or wrong, law or love? And she gave a
Love.
beautiful reply. She said, Love is the law.
Oh,
You understood that? Someone asked, what is right? What should come first? Law, what is right or wrong? Or love? And she said, love is the law. Such a powerful statement. Love is the law.
What do you mean by law?
Law meaning
Or
right or
wrong.
wrong. So something happened, right or wrong. Something happens, oh, and we think, oh my God, this is right. Like this shouldn't have happened. That's wrong. This person should have done that. Of course, that person should have done that is wrong. But can I really, if I'm really filling myself with love, what would come out? If I see it as wrong, if I'm really stern, then of course it's good to be stern at times, but sometimes there is a hint of irritation, a hint of anger will come. But if I make the law as love, okay, fine, cello, you know, okay, fine, all right. Next time, don't make the mistake. That is love. And a prime example is really important. You know, say for example, I'm walking, and maybe Sarla Didi, she's walking by. We're both walking, and Sarla Didi, you know, bumps into me by accident, and I'm holding a cup. What would come out of the cup?
Drink.
What
Spill whatever is in the cup.
Whatever is in the cup, isn't it? If I fill the cup with the water, water will spill out. If I fill the cup with coffee, coffee will spill out. But if the cup is empty, nothing will spill out.
It will spill out.
But what would I do? I would blame Sarla. Why did you bump into me? Right? We made it a habit of blaming the other person. But I need to remind myself, whatever is filled in the cup will only fill out, you know, spill out. So what do I fill myself? What do I fill my mind? Am I filling my mind with rubbish?
okay.
No.
You know, am I filling my mind with rubbish that people give me, negativity? Go on. Sorry, I can put your hand up.
I would actually, if Saladiri bumped into me, I would say, "Are you okay? Are you fine?"
Yeah,
Instead of
That's it. Yeah.
anything spilling out of my mug.
exactly. I mean, it's a perspective, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because of course you would say, you know, I will be focused on something that's filling on the mug, but actually do I have so much love? It's such a beautiful example you said. Do I have so much love that, okay, this person bumped into me. Am I checking on that person? Is that
Yeah.
person okay?
Yeah.
So that's someone that's filled with so much love and care.
Yeah.
And that's recognized. As soon as you see someone with so much love and care, you can feel it. You will smile straight away. The vibrations, the aura around them. You know, some friends or some people we see, you can see, and straight away you're smiling, your face glows up. You can see it so much in the children. When the child sees his best friend, how does he's jumping up and down with so much excitement, and you know, he's smiling so much, right? So what do I fill myself with? And it all starts in the morning, as soon as I wake up, and when I sleep as well. It's like a businessman. A businessman will make sure to open and close the account at the right time. So when the business finishes, he is making sure that he counts all the money, profit, loss. Okay, he takes over the profit till the next day. It gets carried over and it's a fresh start. So in the same way, a good way to finish off the day is by journaling. Writing. Whatever the day, if you believe in God, if you believe in the universe, whatever it is, but write your heart out. God loves an honest heart. It's true, isn't it?
Yes.
So one way to be really honest is actually by writing. Write your heart out. And the best thing is no one can see that letter. You can put it in the bin, or you can put it in your puja room, whatever. You know what I mean? So then you're closing the chapter of the day. Whatever problems and situations that has occurred, you're actually writing it down, and you say, actually, you're giving it to God's hand. You're actually passing it over. Whatever maybe you believe in universe, or whatever you believe in the world. So you write it down and you put a full stop and you say, okay, I'm handing it over to you. I'm not going to think about it anymore. I'm going to put a full stop. And a lot of the time, you will see that, let's say, for example, you're working and you've cut your hand, right? So you've cut your hand. What would you do? You've cut your hand and you see yourself bleeding straight away. You see that, blood has come. So what would you do? Would you just stand there and ignore it? No.
Oh,
You treat it straight away. You quickly go to the first aid kit and you put, you sort of wash it, do whatever, put plaster on it. But there's so much inner wound, inner hurt that we have, and we're carrying on it, carrying on, with our daily life, and it's all hidden behind. It's all inside the inner wound, the trauma, and we haven't paid much attention to it.
Mm.
And something I've seen at university, when I went to university, I would see so many people, so many youth, younger people, they'll be going through so much depression, they'll be going through so much problems, they don't know how to deal with it. And the only way to deal with it? By drinking and drugs. It's so sad, a sad reality I saw. At nighttime, they'll be partying and they'll be so happy. They drink so much that they forget and they are able to, be at that moment and be happy. But then the next day morning, they wake up, you should see their faces. They're not happy at all. They come to the lecture hall with so much sadness. But then just a few hours before, during nighttime, they're so happy drinking. So it's really sad, a sad reality that's going on in the world.
Mm.
They're holding on to temporary support.
yeah, they're burying their sorrows, and then in the morning they get up with a heavy head, not realizing what they have done.
Exactly. And also it's like reality kicks in. When
Yeah.
they're sober, after drinking, there is a period where they go to sleep and they recover. They become sober. And then they're back in the life. And life hits them straight away. Reality comes back in. They have problems. They remember all the problems, all the situations they're going through. So we're all lucky, aren't we? We're all lucky that we have this knowledge. We are all lucky that we know how to release. We're all lucky that we have this sustenance, this group, woman to woman. It's a beautiful group, empowering group. This is the group that we need in this world right now. So really, thank you. I wanted to thank you to the organizer. It's something that's not only empowering women, because I saw something that women has always been sort of put down, generation after generation. So it's really nice to see this group, empowering each other, introducing other, new topics every week. I just wanted to appreciate that from the bottom of my heart, So thank you so much to the organizer and God as well, because the organizer is the instrument, right? So we have to thank the instrument, and God is doing his task through the instrument. Goodness is done through the instrument.
Well,
So
it works both ways. If we don't get in touch with you and you don't come to us, we won't get any joy out of it.
at the
So
same time, if all of you didn't make time in the morning, then what is the point? So it's
exactly.
really like you said, you're right. Thanks to everyone. So
Yes.
Manor, yes?
It's a two-way traffic.
Exactly.
Two-way traffic.
Best way to put it, two-way traffic. So I realized that, science says the more grateful we are, the happier you can be.
Yes.
You can't be upset and happy at the same time. You can't be upset and grateful at the same time. You can't be really sad and low, but also grateful at the same time. Then when you're happy, the neurons in our brain starts to, vibrate. It wakes up. So happiness really nourishes our body. It's a secret. I can see many of you look so young, and I think that's a secret. Happiness is a secret. It's true. So many people are, you don't want to hear their age, but forget the age. They look so young and so they're so energetic. They have that youthfulness. Yes, they're 60, 70, but you can see so much youthfulness in them. Why? It's because of happiness.
We have 80s here.
Oh, no, you're lying. No way.
My sister Manor Maben is 81.
She looks 50, 60. Like, this is what I'm saying. Prime examples we have in our eyes.
Nearly 74. Nearly
74. Wow.
I am 79.
You're kidding me. There's so much. I think the faces are
I'm
sparkling
70.
so much, and I can see so much happiness that happiness is a nourishment. It's something that we need every day.
Definitely.
It's the vitamin, we take vitamin A, B, C, D. This is the main vitamin we need, happiness. And
Happiness.
it all
Yeah.
starts with the day. Thank you. Thank you to the nature. How much is the nature giving to us? Mother Nature. We call it mother. Why are we calling it mother? Because it nurtures us. We do so much to the world. We do so much to the sea and the world. We we litter, we spit on the ground. But what is the world doing? It's giving us so much love. When we see the trees, when we, look up really, when we're walking by, when you walk to the really appreciate and see the nature. As soon as you look at the nature, you feel a glimpse of peace and so much gratitude. So in that way, the nature is giving. The nature does not have to put on a show, put up makeup, put on this and that. No, it is as it is. Because it is at its natural state, we are able to take so much peace and happiness. Sarajbeh?
When we give it unconditionally, we receive it unconditionally as well.
Yeah.
I think that is the truth and the fact about it. If you do it with motives, then it doesn't come, and it doesn't turn out into reality. It's artificial, and you don't get the benefit.
Yeah, exactly. A nice saying, if you help someone or if you do something really great, forget about it the next moment.
Yeah.
Forget about it. Don't think I did this, I did that. No. Because when you think, oh, I did this, and you have this, you want this praise, right? When you had this praise, you feel happy from this praise, then what happens? Then the same person next day will try to defame you. They will insult you, and how would you feel? You feel more upset. So one day you'll feel happy because someone praised you. The next day, you'll feel sad because someone defamed you, someone insulted you. So we have to really look after ourselves and make sure that praise or defamation, whether someone insults me or whether someone says good things about me, I'm going to be at the same state. I'm not going to go up and down, up and down. What do we call that? Fluctuation, isn't it?
It's like a yo-yo. Yo-yo.
Such beautiful ideas I'm getting from everyone. You guys are really awake, aren't you?
We are.
Yo-yo going up and down, up and down. So we don't want to go up and down. We don't want to swing up and down. We want to be constant. And that all starts with gratitude. Every moment, appreciate. Fill yourself with so much love and happiness. Take a few moments to even go to the park, sit in the grass, enjoy the nature, enjoy the time with the family as well. A beautiful story. I'm aware of the time as well, so I want to share a quick story. And so what happened in this story? There was this man. His name is Rahul, and Rahul he has a guru that he follows. And one day he went to Guru. He went into the room, and he was like, Guruji, I'm having so many problems. I really have this question. And the question is, where can I find happiness? Where can I find happiness? Where can I attain happiness? And the Guruji sees Rahul and says, Rahul, before you came into the room, I saw your hand and I saw the lines. I know a bit about palm reading. I saw the lines and it seems like you have a short time to live. In fact, you have only a few more days to live. Only 7 days to live. And Rahul hears this. He's like, oh my God, 7 more days to live in this world? Really? And Guruji is like, oh, yeah, okay. Well, coming back to the question, Rahul, what did you ask again? And Rahul was like, no, forget the question. I want to run to the family now. I want to, make the most of the 7 days. So he starts running back home. He hugs his family members, He really wants to spend the 7 days with the family, spend so much time with the family, with God. And what he started to do, he started to pay off his debts. He started to call the people, he had these friends and relatives that he had problems with. They grew up together, but maybe 1 or 2 problems, they stopped speaking because of ego. They're not able to say sorry to each other. Because they're not able to say sorry to each other, they stopped speaking. So Rahul thought, okay, I only have 3-4 days to live. Why do I need to waste it? Let me call them right now. So he called them right now and he said, I'm really sorry for what I've done. Whether it's whether it's your mistake or my mistake, I want to say sorry. I want to put a full stop and I want to move on. So he called his friends or his relatives and he apologized and he was able to have a good conversation. And soon the days were ticking. Time, like we said at the start of the session, time was ticking, right? Time was ticking and ticking. And by the time, it's like 2 or 3 days left. So now he spent so much time with the family, with his friends and everyone, grandchildren, everyone. Now he wanted to spend time with himself and God. He wanted to spend time in silence. He went into this deep silence, connecting to himself, connecting to God, connecting to his family members. And the last day came. He went to the Guruji and he said to the Guruji, Guruji, I'm really content. I'm really happy. I've spent so much time with family members. I did not waste any moment. Every food that came in front of me, I did not look at the TV, but I appreciated every bite I took. Everyone I saw in front of my eyes, I gave them so much love, no matter what they've done to me. And I spent so much time in silence, connecting to myself, connecting to God through prayers and whatever. And then the Guruji reminded him, Rahul, do you remember the question you asked me 7 days ago? You asked me, where can I find happiness? Where can I look for happiness? And are you happy now? And Rahul said, yes, I'm happy. Beautiful story, isn't it? So we don't know when our last moment is. Every moment. Today, shall we do something different? I want to see everyone. It's nice. That's why I said it's nice to see everyone. Can we do something different today? Today's a Sunday, but let me reach out, spend time with the family members. Today, make it a special day today. Cook something special, whatever it is, but feel like today, let me spend it differently. It has to be different. So you can spend time with family members, whether you need to spend more time with yourself, with nature, with God, more in silence, whatever it is, do something that will nourish you with happiness. Is that a promise? Can everyone do something today, this moment? Yes? Yes? I can see so many nods and thumbs up. We all forget to look after our mind. We are good at asking ourselves, others, we are good at saying good morning to others. Good morning. How was your day? How are you feeling? We ask this to others. Do I ask myself that? Do I look after my mind? Do I make sure that I don't fill my mind? They say this body is like a temple. They say this mind is like a temple, isn't it? So we have to look after it. And sometimes they look at the flower and it's not blooming, it's not growing really well. So they think, oh, is it the sun? Is it the water? Am I not giving water enough water every day? Question that we ask, right? And actually it's the environment. Sometimes it's the environment that does not allow the flower to grow. When it's in the outside, when there's so much exposure and light, it's able to bloom, it's able to grow really well. So how is my environment, the people I'm with, the room I'm in? Cleanliness is next to godliness. It's a beautiful saying, isn't it? Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Love yourself.
Love, exactly.
Love yourself.
So one, a beautiful saying, there's two powerful conversations in our life. One is the conversation that we have with ourselves, and the other is a conversation that we have with God. If we really look after these two conversations, then whatever conversation we have with others, it won't affect us. This two conversation we have to really focus on with ourselves. How do I speak to myself? Do I say, do I treat it with so much love, with self-respect? with self-affirmation, because that's the only way I can empower myself. Speaking to myself with so much power, with so much love. I am a powerful being. I am a pure being. I am a peaceful soul. I'm someone who's filled with so much happiness. So in this way, shall we go into this nice meditation just for a few minutes? Is that okay with everyone? Is everyone ready? Yes? Okay, so let's all sit back and relax. And now this is a time for yourself. I want you to, don't move too much because your attention sort of disperses. So really sit still, put your palm on your laps, sit nice and relaxed. Make sure you relax your body. So I'll be saying a few words. I think there's no need for music. I want you to really go into that state of peace and silence. So I'll say a few words. I want you to visualize and experience and repeat to yourself. So sitting down, you can look at a point in front of you, or you can close your eyes, whatever makes you feel comfortable. And it will just take a few minutes, but I'm trying to give you an example of what you can do in your own time. So relax, start breathing in 6 seconds, and breathe out. Breathe in once again, and breathe out. And now I want you to visualize or imagine on the screen of your mind a point of light, a white star. And this white point, this white star, is in a dark room, is in the middle of a dark room. The more you focus on this white point of light, you can see the rays of white light coming from this point. You can see small rays spreading out into the room. And soon you can see so much rays coming out of this point, and it's spreading out so much, and it's covering every corner of the room. The room is becoming so bright. Now, focus on the center of your forehead. Visualize a point of light, the same point, with so much rays coming out of it. And feel the rays of peace, rays of calmness, spreading throughout your face. This current of peace and calmness filling your brain, filling your entire head. Feel the rays of light spreading down your throat, your neck. This current passing through your shoulders. This current of peace moving down through your elbows, all the way to your fingertips. Feel the rays of light passing through your chest, your lungs, your organs. This rays of light is healing my organs. I am so healthy. Everywhere this white light is touching, the rays of light is touching, my intestine, my pancreas, my liver, my kidney, it's healing. Feel this energy, this rays of light passing through my hips, all the way down through my knees, healing every part of the muscle, moving down to my calves and all the way to the bottom of my feet. Feel this energy going throughout all the toxins and all the pain, all the negative energy, all releasing through my feet. Feel these rays of white light going up and down, circulating around this body, passing through all my organs. And now I bring my focus to the center of the forehead, back to this point of light. This is who I am. I am an energy. My natural qualities are of peace, of calmness, of purity, of love, of happiness. I am the happiest being in the world. I am so happy in this moment. I am so peaceful. I am in this moment. I am so happy that I am able to really put a full stop to whatever's bothering me. Let go. And feel these rays of light passing through the body, up and down, circulating like the blood and oxygen. And it's so bright that you can see your body glowing. Feel your body glowing with this white light, rays of light. And around this body, you can see a huge bubble of white light, of peace, of happiness, protecting you. From now on, I understand that it's my responsibility to look after myself. It's my responsibility to keep myself happy. I remind myself that I am the most luckiest person. I'm the most happiest person in this world. Thank you for this beautiful eyes, beautiful mouth, my hands and legs. I feel so grateful to be here, to breathe. Every breath is precious. Every second is precious. And I feel so happy. Feel this energy, this rays of white light around your body. It's filling your room. This energy spreading now. Feel this energy spreading throughout your room and is passing through all the walls of the room and is passing throughout the entire house that you're living in. This energy of peace and happiness is covering every corner of the house, is touching every soul, every being in the house. Everyone in this house is feeling so happy and light. They're feeling so peaceful. Now, just for a few seconds, let me remain immersed in this peace and calmness. Hold on to this peace. Really feel the body, your arms, your legs, your entire body. You should feel so light, no burden, so happy, so peaceful. Just for a few seconds, for a few minutes, really stay immersed in this peace, this nourishment for the body. This is the healthy vitamins, medicine for the body, medicine for the mind. I deep diving into this peace and relaxation. Om Shanti. So slowly open your eyes, rub your hands together, look at your hands, feel this energy, feel your hands, you're full of white light. Rub it together, feel the warmth, and spread this across your face. Touch your head, right on top of your head, and feel this energy passing through your brain. your shoulders. Feel this warmth, your chest, your stomach, your knees, wherever you have pain in your body. Take this energy and rub it around that area, and you'll feel so much relaxation. This is a practical example. One time I slept in a wrong way in the pillow. Something must have went wrong. So I had so much pain in my neck. So I was doing so much one time I was doing this, I went into this deep meditation and I rubbed my hands together and I really just touched that area and just slight gentle massage, but I was feeling the energy going to that area. And you won't believe the next second when I just came out of the meditation, I did not feel any pain, nothing. It was clear. So we can really heal ourselves. It's all energy, it's all the thinking. You can heal your body, you can heal your diseases, you can heal your organs, you can heal your relationships. But the important vitamin, make sure if you're taking medicines, make sure you add it to your medicine today. The important medicine is happiness. Happiness nourishes your body. It empowers you. So on that note, I would like to say thank you to listening, to be present. You did not get distracted, but you were really focused. Thank you for making time for yourself. And thank you for this opportunity, sister. I'm really grateful. Thanks to God.
Om
Thank you,
Shanti.
Bindu.
Om
That
Shanti.
was
Thank you.
Om
wonderful.
Fantastic.
Om Shanti. That
Beautiful.
was lovely,
Om
Bindu.
Shanti.
To listen all this from such a lovely young age.
Yeah,
Om Shanti.
yeah.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Very much.
Om Shanti to everybody.
Om
But
Shanti.
you must all remember there are 7 tips to achieve self empowerment and development a positive attitude for it. There's a set reasonable goals. Surround yourself with positive people. Practice self care. Use positive self talk and be assertive. That is the main thing. Be assertive and keep smiling. Om Shanti.
Thank
Shanti.
you.
Om
Thank
Shanti.
you, brother.
Thank you, Om
Thank you.
Shanti.
Thank you, Panna Ben.
Thank you, Panna. Bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
Panna.
Bye,
Ben.
Panna.
Bye, Panna.
Have a lovely weekend
Bye.
and
Thank you, Panna.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you,
Thank you
Panna.
so much.
Panna Ben, 7 things for group Panna. Upal please. Say,
can't hear.
I say,
Ranjaben, I can't hear you. You got 2 devices?
no, I haven't.
Okay. Speak now.
What I'm saying, the 7 things which you said now, can you put it in the group so everybody can have a reminder?
Good idea. Yeah, that would be
Okay.
nice.
They are
I
really
will.
very nice.
I will. I'll try and put it down today. And not forgetting, tomorrow we've got Zumba. So try and join in Zumba. And then my first session on aromatherapy on Tuesday. I haven't decided the time yet. So as soon as I've done the time, I'll put the link out for aromatherapy. And that will be just a meet and greet. And then the session, 6 days of session is going to start the following week. So try and join in for that as well and listen to the talk about it. And not forgetting my Tai Chi on Thursdays,
Okay.
and try and join in for that. I have been bloating about it, and it is really good. I've
It
been
was good. It was good, Panna. I did.
It was
We
lovely.
joined last week.
Good.
This
Very
week, rather. This week, yeah.
Panna Ben, try and arrange in the afternoon the aromatherapy. Mornings are very busy.
well, I got to schedule everything because not forgetting, we have quite a lot on with Arogyoma and we're trying to push in everything every day, something and something. So, keeping ourselves quite busy with other subjects as well. But I will see what I can do if I can manage in the afternoon. I would prefer 10:30 in the morning because then it's out of my way and I can have another session
Yes.
in the evening, because otherwise
And
it's
we are all fresh as well. We are all
Yeah, we are
fresh as
fresh.
well
Yes.
in the morning.
I think morning is better.
I feel morning is better because
Morning is
then I can also have a gap in between other sessions. Otherwise, back to back does my back in as well. Thank you. Anyway, have a lovely Sunday and take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
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 Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye, Panna.
Thank you, Panaben. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you.